Time for some minigames. And maybe different dog. You know, I definitely always have preference for chibi. How about slightly different chibi? Maybe it's a differently sized chibi, I'm not sure. Anyways, to the city. We've had a good deal of nighttime lately, so let's just keep it day. Apparently, some people have different music on the main menu. I'm not sure why that would be. My best guess is that it's different for different regions or something like that. I'm not sure. I can think of a few cases of different music for different regions of a game. For instance, No More Heroes had different music for... Oh, is it the North American release had one particular version of a song for a fight, whereas the, I think, PAL and Japanese versions had a different version of the same song? Oh no, wait. No, go back. I need to do some stuff here at night because I need to find the last photo spots, actually. I think those are still something I need to find. And I still need to wipe out enough to get that one gold key. Anyways, though, we do now have a lot of different places to go to do things. I don't know if I immediately want to go back to the sword minigame or not. We could actually just go in order here, maybe. Mail on Wheels. I don't know why Mail on Wheels was not on the Stamp Dash games. We could just go in order to start with, I suppose. You know, I think that was basically the order that we did everything to start with, although that's not necessarily a bad thing. You can go back in order on everything. That's going to mean a roughly equivalent gap between playing each game again. You know, some of these I'm looking forward to a lot more than others. Not because I don't want to do some, aside from dancing, I just don't know how to approach. But more because there's some I really want to do. For instance, I really want to do that Sidewinder. Oh, darn it. Thought I was going to manage to get that balloon. Not that matters. We've already got all the blue balloons here. Oh. Hello? Oh, nunchuck, probably. Yeah, and nunchuck got tangled with my, what happened here? My nunchuck and my... There we go, and the wrist strap got all tangled up. Reconnect the nunchuck. Okay, you turn again. As I was saying. Or not. Anyways, the race, I believe, was somewhere around here. There we go. And you would think it would be next to the whole... What would you call that? Not stadium, but the racetrack. Speedway, sure, whatever you call it. Swordplay. I'll go back to that later. Momo. Alright, so what are all the keys here for? Lots of different game modes. Is there anything crazy to know here? Okay, right. Jeez, this is like, all different vehicles here reminds me of Bottrell's World's Best Driver, actually. Some very similar vehicles available to you. In whatever order you want. That's an interesting one. Glorious. This is a weird. This is named weirdly. You can trap in that one. All of these have no nunchucks, so I don't think they have that dangled up. Accelerate, brake reverse, turn, shift with B, A for speed boost. Huh. Camera. What's B do? If you happen to have a wheel. Is that exactly the same? It's the same thing. It's just them giving you permission to have the wheel attachment. Swing the remote up to go faster. That sounds like the opposite of going faster. That would create more air resistance. Hold 2 and press, I guess, anything on the D-pad to do a 180. What? Okay. Gauge will fill out every lap. Okay, so the boost works a little bit differently. Interesting. We should probably try something a little bit different now. I'm curious about different vehicles, so I'll start with these. Oh, just zoom in slightly further. Or closer. Wonderful. Whatever. I managed to forget. I don't remember if drifting's a thing on here. It doesn't feel like it. Wonderful. You can actually... Okay. That's kind of a good thing in a certain sense, I guess. That, managing to displace someone's wheels will actually mess them up a little. There we go. That was... Did I do what I thought I did there? You get off your bike. That's very nice. Okay, the speed boost is really hard to do. Unless I'm just not understanding it correctly. Hold up. I'm going where I need to be right now. Is there anything that decides whether you can do the speed boost at any point? I'm trying to figure out the precise gesture for it. I'm kind of going AWOL right now. Yeah, I can't do it very consistently. I don't know if it's like you have to raise the remote precisely, or if you rotate it. Or both? Turn right around there. This is a... I like to explore. Yeah, so it's largely, I think, doing both. Oh, okay. The thing is, you keep doing it indefinitely. Maybe until you let go of the gas. But you can't turn as hard when your front wheel up, is what it is. Yeah, you go faster this way. It's still a little hard to start doing to begin with. Well, it's hard to start nice around that hill, but in general, this makes you go slightly faster in exchange for hardly being able to turn at all. This is interesting now, it's kind of improv. This also feels like a totally different city we're running around here. Wait, no, we actually are This is going through the city itself too. It just also has more stuff available to us. Wasn't paying that much attention. It is cool. So it's the actual city and then some. Reason, for instance, we couldn't go around this way. So you gotta be careful about when you get the speed boost, I guess. You know, it's also just hard to do in general. And it's not like I really plot out the most efficient way of getting around or anything, but... Not necessarily the fastest way of doing that, but that was an idea. It's still not easy to consistently do the raising up your wheel thing, but... And dog. Oh, I forgot to change my clothes for this episode. I might have to try to find more time to do that later. But this will be an interesting way of doing things. Ew, what? Can you do this at night? Hold on, now I actually have to see. I wanted to do more of that this episode, but... Oh, sorry, I hit the platform the mic is on.
Later.
Let me fix that real quick. You said on your record, also you have more work to do. Well, yeah, more work than I do, then. Actually, the only way to... I don't want to waste too much time. The only way to change it... Can you decide the time of day? This is the time of day you're currently in. So that's interesting. Can I actually go to the Yggdrasil and then, while there, decide? Change the time of day? Just out of curiosity. Since I haven't really explored this much yet. I never made that jump. You know, I really wish I could. I don't expect people to actually go in that area, even though I can. I can go behind that counter. I would like to travel to nighttime, please. Pretty sure that just means going back in the hotel and taking a nap, but...
This way.
Ah, yeah, see, 2 more photo spots still. And I think I'll try to change my outfit next time or something, because I do want to do one more thing at least, and there's really no time for anything more than that. Back on the speedway this episode. It's interesting you can't really properly skate backwards here. You can only coast backwards. Like, skating backwards is a thing.
You ready?
Alright. If it actually changes the time of day of the minigames too, that's gonna be pretty cool. It does. That's really cool. No idea what we're have to take here. I guess they kind of suggest to you which order to do things in, maybe? So it feels comical about me about the fact this is basically racing while reading a map. And you can design a route beforehand and whatnot to it, of course, and that can be part of the fun. But at the same time, just ends up feeling like a big part of this. You're gonna ruin your footwear doing that. Looks like her feet actually go on the ground when she does that. But it feels like it's also just like combining the experiences of racing and reading a map, trying to figure out where to go simultaneously. It is cool to actually get to race around the city itself, though. I enjoy that. It looks slightly different than usual because you've got a different road on everything. So was that my turn? That was my turn. Alright. It's the authentic navigation experience. Very nice. So we'll try the third stage next time too. That's an interesting experience getting to improvise a bit like that. I don't know if I've seen a race like that in a game before. Anyways, bye everyone.